Welcome to this sleep hypnosis guided meditation recording. Please find a place to listen to this where you will be most comfortable if it is convenient for you to do so. And if not, that's okay. Perhaps you can loosen any tight clothing, allow your hands to rest loosely on your lap, and close your eyes. If you feel comfortable closing your eyes right now, if you feel wide awake, it's all right to wait for a little bit until your eyelids feel tired and heavy and you feel it would be more enjoyable to let your eyelids slide shut and rest. To help them become tired, you could always try staring at a spot, real or imagined, because either way will work just fine. This spot could be in the center of your field of vision and in a place that will cause you to look up a little bit, because looking up can help make your eyelids tired and improve your mood as well. And relax. With your eyes open or closed, we can begin to observe what is happening in your internal world. Perhaps it may be nice to examine for a short time what it feels like inside yourself when you are quiet and still. And you may like to take a nice, deep breath first to clear away any leftover stress or tension, so you can better observe your inner world. When it is cleaner, clearer, and more peaceful than it was a moment before. If you are ready, I will take a nice deep breath with you so we both can relax and enjoy this time together, even if we are not really together right now. It's okay to pretend for a moment or two. Ready? Nice deep breath in and hold for a couple of seconds, and then slowly let it go, clearing away any leftover energy you don't need to hang on to, feeling it all slip away. And if you like how this feels, you could take another deep breath in and clear your mind of all distracting thoughts as best as you can as you let it all go and when you let it all go. And if you would like to do this one more time, and only if you would like to, on this last breath, if you can focus all of your attention on the sound it makes to relax as long as you let that last deep breath out and make it take a long time, or as long as you are able to comfortably do so, having it make any sound you would like it to make as long as you find that sound relaxing. And of course, you can take as many deep breaths as you would like this way, or any time you can just let yourself breathe normally and naturally, not trying to control anything. Just letting it breathe and letting it go. And now, here you are, just you, here and now. In this time and place. And while you are here, you may notice how relaxing it can be to take a break and not have to concern yourself with other people or other times or places. How nice it can be to focus on just you, here, now, for a time. If you do find your mind wandering off, as minds tend to do sometimes, no worries. It's perfectly okay to remind yourself this is your time just for you, and gently and kindly return your attention to either the sound of my voice or how nice it is to rest in a quiet space within yourself. And soon I will begin telling you a story. This story will be filled with relaxing guided imagery to help you feel entertained as you fall asleep. Also to help you cultivate some feelings you may like to have as you fall asleep and later on when you are awake and taking care of business as well. Let's begin to sharply and keenly focus on your internal world. Paying attention to your external world until it fades away, leaving the stage set for your adventure to unfold while you relax and drift off into pleasant and interesting dreams. And for the next few minutes, I would like you to give yourself permission to enjoy this experience. I'm sure right now you are aware of what is going on outside of you. You may hear sounds, the sound of this recording, and maybe other sounds too. If you can hear other sounds quite plainly, or you may have to be very still and quiet to hear them. Or if you can't hear any other sounds, that's okay and just fine too. You can listen to hear if there are any sounds happening in the background of this recording, or you can listen to the silence. No matter what sounds you do hear outside of yourself, it might be nice to hear if you can hear any quiet around the sounds. Or behind the sounds. For a moment, just rest your attention gently on any quiet you can hear or imagine you hear. This quiet can stretch out away from you for a very long way. So far away from your house, your town, your continent, your planet, your solar system, your galaxy, your universe, and anything else beyond that. You can hear or imagine you hear the silence that far away. And then begin to bring your attention back to your universe, your galaxy, your solar system, your planet, your continent, your country, your town, your neighborhood, your house or apartment, your room. And now that your imagination is getting warmed up, you might like to be aware for a moment of what is in your room right now. Just rest with a sense of knowing where the floor, walls, and all of the furnishings in your room are. And you can also be aware of your bed, if you are in a bed. If not, it will do almost as well to imagine you are in a most comfortable bed right now. Bed awareness can be a wonderful thing when you would like to rest and sleep. While you are being aware of your bed, it may also help you to enjoy this experience if you feel gratitude for having this wonderful and most comfortable bed to rest in. You could compare where you are in this bed to what it would be like to be lying on a cold stone slab outside on a wet, rainy night with no covers, and then very quickly return your attention to how your soft, warm bed gently supports your weight, how secure it feels, so you can let go of all of the tension in every fiber of every muscle and just completely let yourself drop, knowing and trusting this bed will hold you up. And your covers can keep you warm, and maybe you have a soft pillow to support your head. Being aware of your pillow and feeling how your head can become so very heavy now. Your neck muscles have done their job and now can completely let go and relax as well. Just letting your head fall, be loose and heavy. You may be wearing comfortable clothes or nothing at all, and either way it's okay to feel grateful for a moment you have these comfortable clothes or don't have to wear any. And now your internal world, your body first. You can let your awareness wander around your body, scanning for any areas that might be holding on to any tension. And if you do notice there is any place that is not completely relaxed, you can wait for the next exhale of breath, or any exhale of breath that you think is the right one for you. And as you let that breath go, you can also let that energy go and flow away to anywhere else, just releasing it as you let the breath go. Or you can allow your entire body to relax a little bit more when you feel the exhale you feel is the right exhale to let any trapped energy go with. As you breathe deeply and evenly, softly and slowly, you may also notice your heart is beating. All of your other internal organs are busy doing their jobs without you having to think about it or figure it out. How nice it is your body knows how to function without you having to try. You can just relax and let it all happen. And you can relax into your mind. In your mind, where it is dark and still, and you can imagine, if you do right now, if you do look straight ahead at the backs of your closed eyelids, as you probably have many times before, you already know as you do this, just letting your attention gently rest on what it is you are seeing as you look straight ahead. Specks of color may be flowing and moving into shapes, and beyond this or behind it, it is possible to imagine a totally clear, bright blackness. Alive with energy, possibly conscious if you would like it to be. A place of perfect silence where you can rest for a time. While you are here, I am going to count backwards from 5. As I count backwards from 5, you could use this time as a time of transition, a time where your consciousness moves slowly deeper down into this perfectly clear, perfectly silent, bright darkness. Deeper down into this world where you can be in a state of hypnosis, in a trance, in a meditative state, or just in a state of mind where you can be blissfully free of all of the business of the waking world for a time. In this place, enjoy some time to free your imagination so you can go on a relaxing adventure into sleep, into dreams, or a magic world you would like to visit and stay for a time. As I count, you can feel yourself go deeper. Every time I say a number, you can notice that each and every time you drop down a little bit more, you will feel so much better with each number. And now it is time to go deeper if you are ready. 5, deeper down. 4, deeper down. 3, a little bit deeper down. 2, deeper down. 1, deeper down still. And 0. Lying down deep in a quiet place now. From now till the end of this recording, each time I count down some numbers, count down some numbers like this: 3, 2, 1. Each time I count down some numbers like this will be your cue to go deeper into relaxation, to let it all go and sink deeper into your quiet place where you can be peaceful and still. Here is where your story begins. 3, 2, 1. I'd like you to imagine behind your closed eyelids right now. You are in the room you are in right now. If you use your imagination, you can easily see beyond your closed eyelids to know what you already know, to know where the things are in this room you are in right now. And pretend for a time you can see them, look around at them, and observe them being just the way they were when you last closed your eyes. Then picture, using your mind's eye, that around the bed or whatever you are sitting or lying on are 4 completely transparent glass walls. And above you, a completely transparent glass ceiling. Below you, well, you can't see below you, but that's perfectly okay and just fine, because for you, it is almost always okay to just know when something is there, and you already know you are about to know this completely transparent box you are in has a floor as well. Inside this box, you can become completely safe and secure. Warm, loved, and comfortable. If you would like, you could take a moment to just feel love in this place, to have the energy in here be just the way you would like it to be. Knowing it to be true for now, your feelings of love, peace, and contentment you generated on purpose can make this place a wonderful place to rest for a time and wait to see what happens next. What happens next is this completely clear box you are enclosed in is starting to sink down through your floor, and it is doing so very slowly. At first, all you can feel is a very slight sinking feeling. A faint shaft of pink light is coming from around the bottom of your bed or chair. It picks up on the furniture and other things in your room, lighting them up just a little bit with pink tinged light, and as you sink deeper, the light becomes more noticeable, a bit brighter, and soon you are seeing the floor of your room pass by you, and you are being lowered into a softly lit room with very light pink walls. and a little bit lower still, sinking slowly down, just a little bit lower. And now you can make out a room with red furnishings. And you can make these furnishings be any way you would like them to be. They can be modern or old-fashioned. Either way is okay, as long as you choose the style of furnishings that pleases you most. If you like flowers, you can place bouquets of red roses around the room and put pictures of them on the walls as well, if you like roses. Only if you like roses. Also imagine you can smell the air in this room filtering into your elevator. And the air can smell fresh and clean like roses after the rain. If flowers are not your thing, you can simply imagine you smell nothing at all. Inhaling this fresh air relaxes you even more. As you comment to yourself what a nice place this room is, you also become aware there is music playing here, and you relax more fully and more deeply as your bed is still and you are perfectly okay, just looking around at all of the things that are your favorite shade of red, if you have a favorite shade of red to like, or you can imagine you do for now. Also feeling how warm this color makes you feel. I don't know if you are beginning to feel warm or not, but you do. And if you would like, you can imagine you are not sure if it is becoming warmer in your box or if it is just looking at this color makes you feel warmer in a most relaxed and soothing way. Then you hear a voice coming from everywhere or nowhere, and the voice sounds very much like the sound of the voice you are listening or not listening to right now. And the voice says some numbers to count down. As the numbers are being said, you become so much more relaxed and more comfortable as well, enjoying this interesting adventure. And the voice says, 3, 2, 1. After it says 1, the elevator begins to sink again, and you close your dream eyes to feel the feeling you feel when you are sinking down deeper. And as you feel the feeling you feel as you are sinking down deeper, you know, because you have done this before, that the deeper you sink down, the better you feel. And as you enjoy feeling just a little bit better with each moment that passes, and each and every inch you sink down deeper, you become curious. So you open your dream eyes to see you are being lowered down into a beach at sunset. With the sky blazing orange and less than half a sun peeking over the edge of the horizon. and reflecting across the gentle waves, turning them orange as well. And you can hear those gentle waves whooshing softly up onto the warm sand that looks somewhat orange too, where the sun meets it on the tops of the little mounds that cast long dark shadows at the end, or what you suspect must have been a perfect day. Here, where the air still hangs in the atmosphere of many people, all gone now, yet still leaving behind the energy of love, fun, adventure, and many hours spent just resting and enjoying the warm sun. As you feel this energy, you feel the feelings they felt as well, and consider for a time how wonderful it feels to feel the feelings of so many people having such a good time. As the last of the sun disappears over the water, leaving the sky on fire, and you enjoy the most beautiful sunset you have ever seen. And you close your eyes and feel the warmth of it all, soaking into every cell of your body, till every cell and maybe even every atom of every cell is bathed in this soft, relaxing warmth. Then the voice again, and now, this time, you know what will happen next, but you may know or not know exactly what will happen next, and the voice says, 3, 2, 1, and behind your soft, warm, relaxed eyelids, you feel the familiar and very pleasant sinking sensation you have felt before, and open your eyes to see you can see where you will be going on this next level. On this next level, as you are being lowered down to this next level, and the sand moves up above you, some of it sifting down the sides of the glass, making it difficult to see at first, but this slows and clears, showing blue sky and a bright yellow sun as you gently come to rest in the middle of a field of yellow flowers. Happy yellow flowers bobbing their heads in the breeze and being any kind of yellow flowers you would like them to be, smelling fresh and clean and almost like lemons. Almost, but not quite. But maybe something like that. Even in your enclosure, you can feel the soft breeze and the sun on your face. All of these flowers stretching out as far as the eye can see, rolling out over gentle hills, dancing together in waves, feeling so happy. You can feel the happy energy coming off of them, and very soon you feel happy for them, or happy with them, as if nothing else needs to happen to feel this feeling. It's here with you and in you, complete unto itself, for no other reason than it is what it is, and it is all good for you right here and right now. Flowers have a music too, as if every single one of them was singing for the happy day and how wonderful it is to be a yellow flower. And you feel as if you are one of them, and just as happy too. Even though you are a human, you feel as if you are just as wonderful and can be just as happy too on this day for no reason other than it feels good to feel this way. And again the voice counts down. 3, 2, 1. And you are moving down, sinking down slowly again. And you watch the yellow flowers rise up and sway above you against the blue sky. And some earth goes by as well, and you can see beside you where you are going now is someplace darker and greener. And you can hear the sound of birds and see green leaves of trees. And the leaves close over the scene above you till you are looking at the canopy of a rainforest. And you come to rest on the forest floor amongst large trunks of tall trees wrapped in vines, and as you land, the lush green undergrowth rustles and scratches the sides of your vehicle that bumps softly twice. It lands to tamp down the foliage. To one side, maybe it's your left side, there is a path, and a door has opened in your box to invite you to take a little stroll down this path. It bends up out of sight a few yards away, and you are curious about what you might find in this forest. So you get up out of your bed or your chair and take a walk along this path. It is covered in leaves and feels soft and warm beneath your feet. The path and the leaves are dry, but the air is heavy, moist, but not too warm. You near the bend of the path, and as you do, the calls of the birds becomes a little bit louder and the sounds are more diverse. You keep walking along in the gloom. When you round the corner, you are amazed to see the sun has broken through the canopy to highlight so many brightly colored birds of all sizes and descriptions flying across the path, perched in the branches overhanging the clearing that allows this wonderfully strange, bright, clear, slightly green-tinged light to shine on the leafy way before you. Just up ahead, a group of several flamingos breaks free of the underbrush to step daintily across the path on spindly legs. The very last one stops, looks at you and says hello, sounding very much like a parrot. It's still looking at you when you notice the corners of its mouth turn up in a smile, and this is when you realize you are dreaming. And it all doesn't even have to make sense anymore. You are glad you are dreaming because you know this is your dream, and in your dream you can have things be just the way you would like them to be. Even though this is your dream, and in your dream you can have things be just the way you would like them to be, you are also glad you are not sure what exactly it is you are going to dream about next. To help you fall asleep deeply into the most pleasant and enjoyable sleep you have ever had, as a reward for doing such a good job of resting. Even though you are sure whatever it is you dream will be a good dream. While you are asleep or doing such a good job of resting, while you just be still, relax, let all tension go. You become curious about what it is you will be dreaming about next, so you begin to walk along the brightly lit path. And the flamingo lowers its head and grins sheepishly as its dainty, angular stick legs carry it off after its friends who have gone into the underbrush. As you amble along, taking your time, you look above you to see all of these amazing tropical birds as they fly over the path above you or rest in the branches of the trees. Some of them are close enough to your sides for you to reach out and touch them. So you decide to try this on one bird on a branch beside you. You can have this bird be any way you would like it to be, and you reach out to gently pet it, and it seems glad that you did as it hunkers down a little bit and squeezes its eyes affectionately shut, very much enjoying you petting its soft, sleek back. If you look very closely at the corners of its bill, you think you might see this bird smiling a bit as well, and you carry on through the brightly lit area, then further up the path to where the light is more gentle and filters through the green leaves, being a little bit green itself. There are fewer birds here, and they are much smaller and not so brightly colored. Their song is softer and sweeter, almost like flute music, Then you hear the numbers drifting into the soft darkness. 3. Enjoying the feeling of resting. 2. As your body goes deeper and deeper into relaxation and sleep. 1. And enjoy the quiet within yourself for now. Enjoying some time of deep relaxation for your mind and your body. Enjoying an intense rest. While softly and slowly breathing like a person who is asleep, or being a person breathing while you are asleep, letting your mind relax and be as lazy as it would like to be. Just resting in the quiet. Someplace nice like a quiet forest on a perfect summer's day. And with each number I say, you can go deeper to sleep, deeper relaxed, or deeper to sleep, gently, comfortably. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Comfortable and able to sink down into this quiet place, deeper and deeper, even more deeply still anytime you choose. Feeling soft, warm, and heavy. Heavy and soft like you are melting. Gently and pleasantly melting away. As it all fades away, as you rest and rest more and more deeply. More and more deeply. Letting it all go and allowing yourself more and more freedom in this wonderful place. Deeper into the darkness. Deeper into sleep. Enjoying one perfect moment of peaceful surrender after you float down gently and let yourself float down deeper into dreams. And you may or may not be able to hear the sound of my voice, but either way is not important when you let your focus move gently into the quiet in your resting and relaxing mind while you rest and restore yourself. For right now, letting it be and letting it be while your mind becomes more clear as you completely let yourself go. Letting yourself flow away. As you rest and let it flow to wherever it wants to go, as you give yourself up to rest for now. Allowing me to do all the work for you so you can rest and sleep. Rest in the quiet. The quiet behind the sounds. The quiet between the sounds. Being deeper relaxed and deeper relaxed, as you may now wonder how deeply you can go and how much better you can feel in this moment. In just this moment, and this moment can feel like it is taking a very long time, or a very short time. As anything that has happened, is happening, or will all happen outside of this moment as you focus just on this time. Let it grow and fill with relaxing feelings of sleep as you drift off to sleep. Drifting off and drifting away deeper and deeper to sleep. Sleeping deeply and resting well. As you relax into sleep. And you may or may not be able to hear the sound of my voice, but either way is not important when you let your focus move gently into the quiet in your resting and relaxing mind while you rest and restore yourself. for right now, letting it be and letting it be while your mind becomes more clear as you completely let yourself go. Letting yourself flow away as you rest and let it flow to wherever it wants to go as you give yourself up to rest for now. Allowing me to do all the work for you so you can rest and sleep. Rest in the quiet. The quiet behind the sounds. The quiet between the sounds. Being deeper relaxed and deeper relaxed as you may now wonder how deeply you can go and how much better you can feel in this moment. In just this moment, and this moment can feel like it is taking a very long time or a very short time. As anything that has happened, is happening, or will all happen outside of this moment as you focus just on this time. Let it grow and fill with relaxing feelings asleep as you drift off to sleep. Drifting off and drifting away deeper and deeper to sleep. Sleeping deeply and resting well as you relax into sleep.